terminals, one in each of the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. And I give you the location. Southwest in Abeokuta, northeast in Gombe, northwest in Kano, north central in Lokoja, southeast in Onitsha, south in Warri, in favor of Mrs. Planet Project Limited in the sum of 142 billion 28,576,428 naira 17 kobo only. Let me say this loud and clear. This is the first time government is having intervention on road infrastructure apart from road construction. The idea of these terminals was chosen based on choice of their economic viability. It has come to the notice of the ministry that in spite of the significance of road transportation in Nigeria, there are no bus terminals to address the interests of millions of Nigerian commuters. As a result, we have a lot of crime, road traffic accident, proliferation of arms and ammunition on our highways. So that is what informed the ministry to approach Mr. President and indeed the Federal Executive Council to seek for the approval of the construction of this bus terminus. Thank you, Mr. President.
You dey hear? So bus terminus is actually not a bad idea. Abi, is it? They build bus stops or bus terminals. So bus terminals means like where bus can come in and leave. All those already exist, I think. Yeah. If you go to the park, right, to enter a bus going to Onitsha, for example, the east. So there's a chance that the bus will stop for everybody to stretch their legs, buy whatever you want to buy when you get to Ore. No, don't worry about the bad road. I know that one is there. I'm just saying, like, after driving from Lagos for like an hour, when you get to Ore, they will likely stop. And if they don't stop you in Ore, you will stop in Beni to stretch your legs and all of that stuff. And they are not going to stop you on the road. They usually kind of like, they will take you into the park, I think, especially if people are to come down. So I don't know who is going to use the federal government's bus terminus, or they're just going to start building those places with like build them up. I don't know, but you know what they're going to do. Now, what do you don't hear Amabi? Yeah, once the money is released, okay, it's about mountain blocks, Nabi. They will mount blocks here and there. 142 billion naira is a lot of money to build a 40 terminals, I think he said, right? So at the end of the day, if they manage to start the construction, like maybe 5, because they know some of you won't even remember that they spend money to build terminals. You won't even ask them about the terminals. With you? Most of you won't ask. If I come back in 2 years' time and I say, hey, how many of you remember that time they want to use 142 billion to build terminals in 2025? Some of you will just be like, oh yeah, I remember. And I say, where are the terminals now? Audio. It is so hard to believe these guys because it's just going to be like you are fooling yourselves or falling for their lies twice. You get what I mean now? Like Bukhari came. And many of these guys were telling you that you are just impatient. The destruction of Nigeria is for all these years. He cannot fix it in 2 years when it's third year. Or he can't fix it in third year. Or he can't fix it in 1 term. Or he's been sick. Now he can't fix it in 5. When later they started saying, are you not seeing what is done? Like, yeah, we can see it, but it's worse. No, it's good. It's because you don't like him. They gaslighted people until Bukhari died. Most of those people have now changed clothes. They are now the party idiots. The same technique. So if you fell for them then, and you are falling for them right now as well, it's sad, yeah? It is. Anyway, the people of this community in Edo State, they have been under the different attacks from, the Fulani terrorists. So at a point, they gathered themselves together and they apprehended the person they accused of being the ringleader of the kidnapping ringleader, the ring. And they handed him over to the police. Until the rumor started spreading in the community that the guy had escaped. Escape, Bao, Abi, they released him. Which one is escape? So the community hearing all of this, everybody mobilized, including those who have been the victims of this, terrorist. So go and confirm if indeed he escaped or not. Here is what they found.
Serious questions are being raised as South Ibe Kingdom youth took protest to South Ibe Police Divisional Command yesterday, 10th of August, over escape of a suspected kidnapper and ritualist who goes by the name Mrs. Annette Anuelam, said to have been apprehended by a security corps South Ibe sector in connection with the abduction of 4 children from Musu village, South Ibe. The arrest followed with investigation on Wednesday, 18th August. She was handed over to the police. The DPO, South Ibe Divisional Police Command, CSP Aja Anthony, addressing the protesters, confirmed the news of the suspect escape from their custody. He expressed dissatisfaction on the incident, promised to investigate the circumstances surrounding the escape and get the suspect rearrested.
This one of the mother. This one of the mother.
One of the victims, Hamid Ismail, narrated his ordeal.
He say if he listen and let that one they let say you know get mama papa say go kill that one head because say me go buy more money go meet and say and go that go that transfer for copy that actually.
That's so nice, isn't it? So the police said they would do their best to get the kidnappers, children kidnappers, back to custody. I hope they do. So in Abuja today, it was announced that Huawei, you know, right? Huawei. It doesn't matter. So you understand what the company, right? So they announced job openings, like job placements in Abuja. And of course, the Nigerians who are tired, like Nigerians who are existing under this technobonomic, they took the bait until when everybody got there, they realized that there are so many of them that needs the job. I don't know how many slots or how many, kind of like positions opened, but this number and this video will tell you a better story of the state of that contraption. They may be lying to you, they may be cooking the figures and whatever they are doing. Reality don't lie. No, it doesn't.
Are you facing it trendy now? Then go trend. Make I show you the level of joblessness in Nigeria. Ma just tell una ngaya muku dikka mutanen nan like myself are looking for a job in Nigeria. Is a job fair. I was thinking it's going to be like something fun and easy to get, you know. My dear, Nigeria is not for the weak. If it is so, if it is so, kana da business, kana da abin da kake yi, you just thank God kawai ka gode wa Allah.
Easy, you know. And that's just Abuja. If they do same thing in Lagos, you probably will see triple of that number of young people just looking for anything, any place, anything. They're willing to do anything. They've got the education. Some of them have the skill. What they need is divine connection, which is what the pulpit bandit sells. I see all that crowd. If you want to be the one to be taken, you need to sow a seed so that I can command it in the spiritual realm. You will be the one they will choose. You know. If they choose you, you have been recruited. From your salary, you have to pay in. If they don't choose you, it's still going to win because it's going to tell you that maybe your faith is not that strong. That you did everything that you are supposed to be chosen. Since you are not, maybe your faith is broken. You need to be strong in your faith. You need to pulpit bandits, we call them. But good luck to everybody. If you have been there before, if you have been in that situation before, you will understand that, Abba, there's a chance that there's nothing they've never called you, or they didn't call you then. You are lazy, you are not smart, you are not this, you are not that, and that, or maybe you have some spiritual problems. Jobless for years after graduation. There are many, millions of them in Nigeria. Why don't you go and do something? Why don't you go and find something? Why don't you start a business? Why are you looking for a job? I don't understand why graduates are looking for it. Why don't you go and learn a job? Go and learn a work. There's nothing they will say to you. So when you see people there like that, those are the people that are facing what's Nigeria. What does Nigeria happen to people? Those are the ones. Graduates, unemployed, unemployable. Many of them. Nigeria is getting better. That's what, Okonjo Iweala said. Like, it's getting better. We just need to improve it more. Madam, yeah, God will forgive you. On Abuja Lokoja Road, they had another log jam, like everything locked down. Why? Because the truckers, the truck drivers, they were protesting. They said the DPO of that axis, they said that DPO of one area, they imposed a 50,000 naira bribery for every truck that drives through that side. And he's got his own roadblock mounted there. So today, they've had enough. So they shut down the road. And everybody plying the road got stuck there for a very long time. I'm not sure if they have all been let out now, by the way, but here, earlier this evening.
Who is the chairman? Sir, sorry, who is the chairman, sir? Good afternoon. Who is your chairman, sir? Please, who is the chairman, please? Chairman! Yeah, but I'm going to you go there now.
Somebody said that he's the chairman. Goa, you are the chairman. Our chairman is sure not then. I would say with that because of you and the DPO, they've shut down the road. So they said the DPO, police, divisional police officer, used to demand for 20,000. So every truck that passes there, they pay 20,000 to the police. But somehow, he just increased it in the last few days. And those who didn't pay, they either had their tire slashed, they had their, so that complaint got them to say, today, we're not going anywhere anymore. Nobody's going anywhere. That is what happened there. A lawless place where everybody can do anything. Just give them little power and give them a little space. Watch them blossom into their own mini gods and you have them everywhere. Mini gods, mini demigods everywhere. Yeah. We do. And that is what power means to some of them. Do you want to drive through all those places and nobody stops you, nobody checks you or anything at all, then you will belong to the higher circle. And that's why majority of them will kill to have a seat at their table, so to say. So yesterday, Fina or something, is a lady, a BB Nigeria, Big Brother Nigeria contestant, have been a participant called Fina. The one who cried on the screen yesterday that Dangote truck killed, Dangote truck crushed her sister and she's been rendered disabled for life. She's lost one leg and there's a likelihood that they're going to cut the second one. And, everybody reacted, including Dangote and their group. So they said, they've gone to go and see the sister and they're going to help and assist and all that. That one never finished. Dangote said twin called Boa. His own trucks are also committing the same similar crime all over the country, crushing, killing, but this is not killing. An unlucky driver had his own fair share of the madness too today.
Mona Sueti Boa, Dangote do you no? Dangote you do you finish now? Boa start. Dangote me you graduate on Wednesday for year while you graduate from Awuchi Polytechnic. I dey with it now. We and their Esther we graduate now. Which Dangote key, which Dangote scatter a leg. Now the same day we graduate. I dey on my lane. Chela come, the Chela double cross me. He scatter on my motor. He scatter my motor. And the driver be this.
Video me well. If na video you want video. Video me when accident. Video me na accident.
You run enter my front.
I don't enter your.
Mona Sueti.
So I was the driver of the truck and the driver of the car, Still about the roads and all that, right? 2 days ago, area father, that's a Charlie boy, who I believe should have just moved on concerning that bus stop change of name and all that. But he went back to the place. Now, Olamide Bado bus stop in Bariga, what do you call it, Lady Luck. So he went there. He met with some of the supposed residents as well to make a video that look at the, like I endorse it. Let's start calling it Olamide Bado. And what happened there too? You probably have seen the video, right? I have it too. Yeah.
Well, guess where I am? Guess. Olamide Bado bus stop. That is what is called now. Yes. Everybody wave, 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 wave.